everyone, I'm Savannah and this is Unisense. We are all about fragrances. We do fragrance reviews, hauls, comparisons, collections, niche, designer, and Middle Eastern fragrances. Today, I'll be reviewing Burberry Goddess Intense. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider subscribing and turn post notifications on. Let's get into it. So in the top notes, we have lavender. In the mid, we have vanilla, vanilla absolute, bourbon vanilla, and vanilla caviar. And in the base, we have patchouli. So we have a lot of vanilla going on. But my thoughts on this are probably a little bit controversial, but it's my own opinion. It's fine. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I was very disappointed with this fragrance. So there was originally the EDP, which I fell in love with. It's one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. So this is obviously the original EDP, and I absolutely love this fragrance. I think this was really, really well done. And when they said that an intense version of this was coming out, I was really looking forward to it because I just wanted a little bit better projection and longevity. So I was really, really excited about this fragrance. And then it came out and I smelled it and I was quite disappointed. So I'll get into that. So I just want to compare the two a little bit. So in the intense version, even though there is more vanilla, like vanilla notes, I don't find it as vanillic as the EDP. I really don't. So for me, it's just missing that punch of vanilla vibe that the original has. So that's where I was mainly disappointed because I'm a vanilla lover and I was really, really keen and I had really high hopes for this fragrance because it had so many vanilla notes. So I feel like they dropped the ball a little bit on this one. It's definitely not as sweet as the original. It's missing that sweetness. It is sweet, but it's not as sweet. I find the patchouli a little bit of a dirty patchouli, which I don't like. It's just something a little bit harsh in there, which I'm not a fan of. And I don't know, it just didn't work for me. Also in the notes, it's missing the spices. So it was the EDP was a lot spicier in general. And I really enjoyed that spice. That spice and the vanilla just worked so nicely. The spice, the lavender, the vanilla just worked really, really beautifully. So I don't know, it's just missing that. It's missing that in the new Intense. In all honesty, I found this fragrance a little bit boring. It just wasn't, it didn't reach my expectations. I had really, really high hopes and high expectations for this fragrance and it really let me down. So I also think, you know, it's not as sexy as the EDP. The EDP is a very sexy fragrance. There's a lot more going on in the EDP, I find. There's a little bit of bitterness coming from the citruses. There's obviously that spicy aspect. It's quite addictive kind of scent, and the Intense just, I don't know, I'm just really disappointed in it. I like the packaging. I think it could have been a little bit more different than just making it a little bit darker, but yeah, I'm just disappointed. So the performance of this fragrance actually wasn't any better than the original. I got about 6, maybe 7 hours on this fragrance with moderate projection. So for me, it was also lacking in that sense. It just the performance wasn't beast mode, or not even beast mode, just wasn't strong enough to kind of be what it is. So I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of this fragrance, as you can tell. I'm really sorry for all the negativity. It's not intentional, but yeah, I'm just disappointed. But let me know your thoughts if you disagree with me. I'd really like to hear from you. I'd really like to know what your thoughts are on it, and if you think differently to me, and if you felt there was something different to it that just like pushed it up a notch and just made it better than the original. Or let me know if you also found the original better than the Intense. I'd really like to hear from you guys, so let me know. That's the end of my review. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, apologies for the negativity, but I've got to be honest in my reviews. So unfortunately, it's not always happy, love this fragrance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be authentic. So I'm really sorry about the negativity, but it's an honest review, and I only want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to be faking any kind of opinions with you guys. So yeah, if you found this helpful, please click that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And again, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this fragrance, and if you thought it was better than the original. I'll see you next time. Bye.